When it comes to selling, speed is really important, and it's a way that you can increase your lead conversions. So I wanted to talk to you about why that is and how to maybe speed up your process when it comes to getting a lead in the email or social media, email blast, however you're receiving them. You did a good job on your landing page. Now you have somebody that requested a quote. So what happens with that? And first of all, why is it important? So think about yourself when you're purchasing something. There's this window where you're really excited about it, right? And then over, the next couple hours, you're going to start thinking about other things, especially if you're a business owner, or, there's things come up, maybe you're not so excited anymore. And then that person calls you that you asked for information and you're kind of like, I'm on to something else now. So this is why I think that research has shown that if you contact a lead within the first 5 minutes, it can make you 21 times more likely to close that lead. And if you contact them within a minute, it can increase your conversions from lead to customer by 391%. Because think about it. So I've sold to a lot of dentists, dental labs. If they're sitting at lunch and they send in a request a quote form, maybe they're sitting there researching the equipment, and then I call them within that first minute. I got them at the perfect time to get them into the sales process and get them excited. And what else have I done? I've shown them how my company is going to be for them as a customer. We're going to be quick. We're going to take care of you with customer service. We're going to take care of you with technical support. The salesperson responding and how they respond is going to show your brand. It's going to show who you are as a business. So this is huge. If you are a small distribution company and you're going up against a big distribution company, just know you can beat them at this almost like 90% of the time. That's my number I came up with, but I've seen it over and over again, because many times I'll get on the phone with a customer and they'll say, I asked for a quote from so-and-so, and I'll say, well, that'll probably take a week, and it usually does. So if you're smaller, you're kind of like the speedboat. You can go faster and you can win more leads. So that's first. That's why. How do we do this? So it depends on how you're structuring your leads coming in. Are they going in through the email? Are they being automatically uploaded to the CRM and going regionally to your salespeople? You can connect things so that they're streamlined using technology very easily, very quickly. But if you're a small company and say you just have a couple of salespeople, the lead should go straight to the sales manager. Sales manager should be constantly on top of leads that come in. They should come in as a notification, and they should immediately go to the salesperson. And the next part will be what the salesperson does. But just understand, if it's going to a marketing manager who's like getting to it in the evening, or just getting to it even within an hour, you're losing sales. So you want a sales manager that's just on top of it, getting it straight to the salespeople. And even if you do have them being uploaded into CRM, sales managers should still get a notification so they know that a lead came in, and they can just kind of prod the salesperson a little bit and say, hey, just wanted to make sure you got this. How did it go? Are you on top of it? We're all adults, but sometimes a little reminder doesn't hurt. And also just knowing, hey, the sales manager is on top of the leads that are coming in to make sure they're fast. So now you're the salesperson, right? So number one thing for a salesperson, if you want to close deals, drop everything you're doing and call that lead as soon as they come in. You want to call them, and I can do another video about that phone call, but this is just why it's important to be the fastest one to this customer. So we get on the phone, we find out what their needs are, we ask them the right questions, we do all of this. Now it's time to send them a quote. Now we're also we don't do anything else. We're sending a quote as quick as possible. If you're the sales manager and you've set up a system, make sure that your salesperson can easily send a quote. They should never have to be sitting and typing everything into Excel, or, use software for your benefit. There's so many out there that can make quotes sending easy. Quoter.com is great. You can make templates so that, and most of the time you're selling the same types of things. You should have a template for every piece of equipment that you're selling with all the accessories, so that your salesperson can go in and just check boxes and get that quote out. But this also means, what is your process? Are there approvals? Does your salesperson have to wait for 1 approval, 2 approvals? I would tell you they should have to wait for 0 approvals. The way we do this is by setting what the profit margin needs to be and giving them a pricing calculator so that they can always see what the profit margin is. And if you need one of these, I have a great formula for one. I'm happy to share it with you. Go ahead and send me a message. But this way, you kind of give them the ability to just make it, price it, send it. So if they need to do a really massive discount, obviously they're going to need to talk to the sales manager. But in general, they should be able to get that quote right to the person that is requesting it. And when it comes to follow-up, if you're a salesperson, I'm going to tell you right now, one of the best ways to close deals is to just be available. Most of the deals I've closed and my good customers have been evening phone calls. And so kind of knowing like, hey, I'm in sales and I want to make money right now. So if you want to do that, just answer the phone. You could be out, you could be doing something, just jump on the phone. That might be the one time that you're going to be able to talk to this customer. It's one of the beautiful things about being in sales is that you're a little flexible, but it also means that we're flexible but always available. Always, if it's a weekend, sometimes a holiday might be the only time that they have to talk to you. So you're definitely going to win that deal compared to your competitors who are off. So always being available, always answering the phone, and getting that quote out quick. I hope this helps.